Good morning, my beautiful peaches. Happy Tuesday, right? Is this Tuesday, I think? Yeah. I honestly can't remember what day it was, but yeah, happy Tuesday. Hopefully you're having a great day so far. Oh man. Just woke up. Well, I didn't just wake up. I've been up since 2. I haven't been able to sleep. Why? I really don't know. I really don't know what's happening there. Let's see. Sorry, I'm just trying to find music. Stream safe music. Gotta just pick one for me and let me select one. Alright then. Hopefully I don't look like I just rolled out of bed. I mean, I was sitting in bed. Yeah, I was sitting in bed hanging out until it was close to time to stream, and then I came over here and then started watching Return to the Amish for a little bit, and so yeah, here we are. Yeah, I don't know what it is. Like, I woke up around 2, I had to go to the bathroom, and then when I came back, for some reason that night my anxiety has been getting bad. Why? I have no idea. Maybe today it's because I have to go get my shots. I have to drive like an hour to and back to get my shots, and I hate driving. I hate it. I'm a passenger princess. I prefer, to be driven, but, whatever. So that could be it, but honestly, I don't know. The only other thing I can think of is that maybe since I was put on like hormone patches, like maybe maybe it's not enough, or maybe I don't think it could be too much, but maybe it's not enough, and it's causing hormone stress, anxiety. I don't know. But I do go to the doctor next month, so I will talk to her about that. But yeah, I'm sleepy, and like I said, I gotta go drive an hour to and back to go get my shots. So I'm hoping that with talking to y'all this morning and doing some stretching and things like that will help me wake up, because I'm so tired. And I did try from like 2 to 4. I did try to go back to sleep, but I gave up because, one, I didn't want to wake up my husband. Poor guy just fast asleep. It's not his fault that I can't I can't go back to sleep, so I didn't want to wake him up since he has to work. So yeah, I'm hoping that after I get back from getting my shots, I'll probably do a little bit of chores. I have an easy dinner to cook tonight, so I'm hoping that later I can take a nap, because I don't know how else I'm going to be able to function today. Be honest, I don't know how I'm going to be able to function. I'm honestly worried about the driving part because I'm so tired, but I kind of have to go today to go get them, so yeah. And I don't want to go later because traffic and things like that. I like to go early in the morning. But I'm sure with like doing some yoga and doing all of that, drinking some water, that'll definitely help me wake up. But yeah, usually I know I play games on Tuesdays, but since I have to go out and do some stuff, that's why I'm doing yoga today. And on Thursday, we will do some games, and I'll do my makeup for y'all and everything before stream. And then, yeah, we will play some games. And then Twitch will also get yoga tomorrow. And then on Friday, Twitch, it'll be paint by the numbers. Which so far that's kind of been fun. I've only been able to do like 3 colors so far, because you have to do like 2 coats, and then yeah, it's kind of hard to see and things are small, but I'm definitely giving it a try. I don't know how it's going to turn out. I don't know if it's going to be as pretty as what it's supposed to look like, but we're going to try. We're going to try. It's so funny, way before your stream started, she followed me very early. These past few days, she's just been following me. If I'm in the bathroom too long, it could be more than like 2 minutes and she's already like in there and like wondering what's taking me so long. She's not gonna like the fact that I'm gonna be leaving to go get my shots though. She's not gonna like that. She hates when I leave the house. She hates when we both leave the house. But if I leave the house by myself, it doesn't matter that my husband is here. She will scream her head off and be like, oh my God, I've been abandoned. I've been abandoned. Nobody's coming back for me ever again. Like, she's crazy. But I love her. I love her. Yeah, today will be a... Oh, the dog's right here. I didn't realize she was here. She's so quiet. Yeah, I'm sorry today's gonna be a short stream. But it's just like I said, I am not used to doing IRL streams. But I will get better at it. I'm also trying to get better at streaming. I know I'm not that good, and hopefully I'll get more entertaining and stuff like that. And you know, the other day I was thinking like, so many of these streamers have done like 24-hour streams and stuff like that. And I know eventually once you get a bigger following, you could do like a subathon and all that. But I've seen eventually people have done 24-hour streams, and I thought, man, can I do that? Like, would I be able to do a stream for 24 hours? Not necessarily stay awake for 24 hours. I know for sure I can do that. But like keeping you all entertained, you know, it's just, yeah. What, kitty? My cat's so grumpy. Because the food bowl up here is starting to get empty, but they have another food bowl in the other room that's still quite full. But for some reason they've just been hanging out here quite a bit, and so they've been all eating the food from there. Yeah, I didn't feel like braiding my hair last night. I just threw it up in my bonnet just like this. And it seems to be fine. I mean, I am still kind of shedding here and there, but you know, it happens. Try to remember to throw my hair that sheds off into the trash can so it doesn't get too much on the floor. I don't shed as much hair as I used to though. The vitamins that I started to take and hormones and stuff like that seem to be helping quite a bit. So I'm very happy about that. Man. This week actually is going to be cold this week. No snow or ice in the forecast as of yet. I don't even think we're gonna get any. I don't think this year I really don't think this year we're gonna get much of it. Why? I don't know. Because usually January and February is for a lot of places, they get a lot of snow and ice. I mean, at least for Arkansas and Texas, the two states that I've lived in, that's when it's usually kind of worse or gets worse. Let's see. I like to use AccuWeather to like do the predicted monthly forecast that they do. I like that. I like that feature. I mean, I know it's just a guesstimate, but it is a fairly close guesstimate. Yeah, so far all I see for this month is just it's gonna be cold. Let's see about next month. Usually next month is when we get something, like like snow or ice. So far I see rain. I mean, there's shows some ice and like maybe one snow day, like 2 ice days, 1 snow day, quite a few rainy days, but that's it. Yeah, and then in March when it starts really raining and it starts to really rain because things start to grow and all of that. So yeah. That's when it starts to flood, and then that's when things start to like tornado weather. Because I think last year we fled to I think it was like in April of last year that we had to flee to another city because we thought our city, town, whatever, was gonna have a tornado. Thankfully it didn't, but it flooded our house. That's the other thing we have to worry about this year is the flooding. But at least this year, now that like I don't have as of now, I don't have any health issues that should keep us from doing this. But this year, if it does flood, we can call them and say, hey, look at what happened, you know, what do we need to do? How do we fix this? Help us, you know. And that way, you know, we don't have to worry about people coming in and out of the house while I'm trying to heal and stuff like that. So, yeah. Yeah, because I remember the day that I had surgery last year, it was raining bad, storming, raining terribly bad. I mean, to the point where, like, you couldn't really see. Like, especially if you're a glasses wearer person, you couldn't see. Hi, Jesse. Are you going to be covered? Yeah, it was raining so bad that my husband couldn't see, and he hit his head on the door and like cut it open right there as we were trying to get to the hospital. Thankfully, you know, they you know, asked them for a band-aid and they did, and all of that. It was really nice of them, but I was so scared, and thankfully it didn't flood. But it rained a ton that morning. By the time I got out of surgery, it finally stopped raining, thankfully. But yeah, here comes the rain. And it'll rain quite a bit, March, April, May. And then maybe give us a bit of a break in June. Or no, continue June. Give us a break a little bit in July, a little bit in August. And then it starts back up in like September, October. Oh gosh, I'm getting ahead of myself. Let's not get too far ahead. We just started the year. Just thinking about like getting back to fall, which makes me excited because I love the holidays. But that means it gets closer to my birthday. I think I'm turning... Good morning, good morning. Like 30 something this year. Just say 30 something. But yeah. So I'm excited for more rain. I do miss the rain. You know, I am from Texas, and you know, from the part of the desert of Texas is where I'm from, where it didn't really rain that much, but when it did rain, it was like really bad thunderstorms. And we love thunderstorms. Now, when I was younger, I was terrified of thunderstorms. I would get like very bad panic attacks, terrible screaming, so scared, so yeah. But now, as I've gotten older, I've learned to really enjoy them, see the beauty in them, especially when there's like a lightning show and it's not really raining and you can be outside and watching it. Oh my god, that's so amazing to see. But don't worry, here in a bit we'll get out the yoga mat, we'll do our 2 videos, still the same 2 videos that I did last week. we'll do that this week and next week, and then the following week we will switch both videos up. So we'll do another yoga video, and then we'll find another stretching video, whether it be just regular stretching or stretching to learn how to do, I think they call it a front split, because you know you're facing the front instead of the side, I think. I don't know, or middle, I don't know, but from what I can see they call it a front split. So we are attempting to stretch to learn how to do the front split, because I used to be able to when I was younger. Haven't been able to in a very, 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 very long time. For like 15 years. No. Like 21 years. Oh jeez. It's been more than like 21 years since I've been able to do a front split. And I'm mainly doing this because it helps my hips a ton, because I've had a lot of hip pain even before surgery. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's because I can't like sit down properly because of the size of my butt. Not trying to like, you know, oh my god, I got a big old butt. Oh my god, you gotta look at it. No. It's just, I wonder if that causes it, or it's just because I slouch, or because I don't like to sit all the way back, because I am short, and when I sit all the way back on things, my feet don't touch the floor, and I don't really like the feeling of dangling. Most of the time, yeah, I do sit like this, but sometimes my nerves don't like that, so, you know, like this, I'm able to like fix my posture, you know, sit up more, but I can't really sit up straight for very long, and I'm trying to correct that too. So all the stretching and all of that I'm doing, I'm hoping will help me. I am noticing that it is helping me with strength, and burning calories. I also noticed that it does help me with mindfulness. Yes, I still do have like some anxiety, like I mentioned, you know, I woke up at 2 in the morning because of anxiety. But it's helping me realize that, oh, something's not like crawling all over you or biting you, because you clearly can't see anything. It's just your mind sending signals to your body that's causing your nerves to feel like burning or itching, and it's causing you to feel burning or itching. And so, yeah. And it's helping me like with my belly fat area. Now, it is also helping me with boredom eating. Sometimes I can snack because I'm bored, or because I don't have anything, like I need something to constantly be going on, like with my hands or with my eyes or with my mouth. That's why I vape. 0 nicotine, of course. But I just need to be constantly doing something. But with yoga, it helps me just like, it's okay just to be in the moment. I don't need to be constantly doing something. I am breathing. That is doing something, you know. So, yeah. I did forget to buy cucumbers for this week at the store, because I wanted to start snacking on that. I used to snack on that all the time when we were doing keto, with some tajin. My favorite snack. I forgot to buy some, but it's okay. Next week, or this weekend coming up, or when we go to the store Sunday, I'll get some more, and that's okay. But yeah, I definitely want to start getting healthier snacks. I do like to get chips, but I think I want to switch to more of like healthy snacking. Cause like, don't get me wrong, I will crave chips, I will crave candy and things like that, but lately I've just been craving more. Not like carrots or celery, but like apples, grapes, cucumbers, pears, but I'm actually very picky about pears. My grandma used to have this pear tree in the back of her house, and it would give off the sweetest, juiciest pears ever. And like the ones that fell on the floor were usually the best ones, like after they fell off the tree, and I would clean them up and make sure there's no worms and all that. And there, which has happened to me before. I didn't eat the worm, but I bit into it and saw the hole where it was in, and it freaked me out. But anyways, it gave off the sweetest, juiciest pears ever, and I miss pears like that. And when I've bought some from the store, I'll get lucky. You know, I'll get lucky. There'll be a few in there that taste really good, juicy, sweet, but nothing like how that pear tree was. Golly, I miss it so much. And they chopped it down. Damn my aunt for doing that. But anyways, hopefully one of these days I can have my own pear tree, and hopefully it'll come out tasty and juicy and sweet. But I don't know. I gotta get lucky on that one, I guess. Yeah, both my doggies are here with me already. My nails are still holding on strong after doing them last Thursday. I'm sure here like Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, it'll be time to do them again. My cuticles are healing up finally. I don't know if you remember me telling you that I felt like something was wrong, like maybe I was having an allergic reaction, because like I was getting blisters here, just mainly here. Other places were just getting a little bit swollen, but I wasn't getting a rash anywhere else. Nothing else was swollen, nothing else was peeling, nothing else looked dry, nothing else, just the cuticles. And then I realized I was skipping the step of putting lotion or cuticle oil on my nails after cutting the cleaning up the cuticles, and then after doing my nails completely. I was skipping that step, and with how often I was doing my nails, that was terrible, like completely terrible to do. So the past few days I've been putting cuticle oil and lotion on my nails, and it's been ton better. So it's like I cannot forget that step. Cannot forget that step. So next time I do a YouTube video of doing my nails, I have to emphasize that, because people like me that don't know what they're doing will forget that. And they'll be like, oh my god, I'm just having an allergic reaction, or oh my god, something's happening, I'll never use this again. No, it's just because you're not taking care of the sensitive part of your nail, which is a cuticle. So there's that. Alright, enough with yapping. I guess it's time to get started on some yoga. So first off, let me pull up the video. Thankfully it's right there. Alright, let me get my yoga mat. Hi. Hi, pretty girl. We sleepies. Oh my goodness, we do sleepies. Okay. Alright, now let's look at the angle here. Okay, I promise I'm still here. I'm just trying to get the angle of this properly so y'all can see me. Okay, hold on. I just kicked my light. Whoopsie. Okay. Hi, Benny. I'm not making too much noise, I'm sorry. Okay. Still not quite. Okay, I think this should be okay, hopefully. Yeah, it should be fine. Right now, I don't think I'll be able to stretch with that on. Right, now let's get our yoga on. What? Yoga time, yoga time, yoga. Okay, let's go. Oh.
My name is Cassandra, and I'm going to take you through this 15-minute gentle yoga practice for flexibility and stress relief. So this is a practice meant to be fairly simple. We're not going to be doing anything overly strenuous or too complicated. So great for all levels. Beginners are absolutely welcome. And there are no props required for this practice as well. So just make your way onto your mat, and we're going to start in a cross-legged seated position. So just sitting in a way that works for your hips and for your lower back. We're trying to find a nice lift along the spine, to roll our shoulders down and away from the ears with your chin parallel to the ground. You can just close your eyes here. Beginning by taking some deep breaths in and out through your nose. Just checking in to see how you're feeling in this moment. If there's anything you need to be aware of in your body, or if you find that your mind is a bit overactive. Just being aware of what's happening without criticizing it or trying to fix it. We're just taking in information and at the same time trying to create space. And we'll add a little neck release here, so you can drop your right ear down towards your right shoulder. And if you'd like, you can also bring your left hand behind your lower back. The further you reach that hand, the more you'll feel this towards the top of your shoulder. Just let your head be heavy. Pressing your left shoulder down. And you can roll so that you have your chin pointing down towards your right shoulder, changing the sensation of the stretch. Take one more full belly breath. And lift your head back up into the center, release the arms, and just do the same thing to the other side. So you can drop your left ear towards your left shoulder and maybe reach your right hand towards your lower back, almost as if you're trying to wrap and hold onto your left hip. Push your right shoulder down. Up. Let go of any tension in your jaw or in your facial muscles. Always trying to breathe in and out through our nose. And you can tuck your chin towards your left shoulder, stretching a little bit more towards the back of your neck. Let's lift our head back up and release the hands. You can roll your shoulders here, whatever feels good. And now staying seated, you're just going to bring your legs out in front of you and widen your feet wider than your hips. Flex your feet so you're just on your heels here, and we're just going to do a little windshield wiper motion with the knees, dropping them from side to side. And the next time you drop your knees over to the left, hold it here, and see if you can emphasize pushing your right hip down. So just stretching into that outer right hip. You might feel it a little bit more towards the inner thigh and the inner groin.
I sure feel it.
Let's lift up and just go to the other side. This time, instead of lifting that left hip off the ground, think of pushing it back down. It won't touch the mat, which is fine, but we're trying to intend it there. Lifting all the way back up. Go ahead and bring the soles of your feet together. Knees fall apart. Baddha Konasana. Your butterfly pose, sometimes also called cobbler's pose. You can hold onto your big toes with your two-piece fingers here and think of lifting and pulling up through your chest. Squeeze your shoulder blades behind you, and at the same time, think of pushing and pressing your thighs down. So a little bit of a tiny back bend here. Take a big breath in through your nose, and as you exhale, start to fold forward. And you can release the hold of your toes, instead walk your hands out in front of you, and just fold.
Good, how are you doing?
I'm letting my spine naturally round. I'm making this very easy, letting gravity do most of the work for me, rather than pushing, pulling, and straining. And just melt into the forward fold for 3 breaths here.
I'm just doing some yoga. I'm glad to hear you're doing good, but yeah, I'm just doing some yoga.
Whatever was on your mind prior to stepping onto your mat, see if you can let it go for now and really focus on being with yourself in this present moment. If you notice your mind wandering, just come back to the flow of your breath, or just focus on the sensations you feel in your body. Start to push your hands into the floor so you can curl back up inch by inch. No need to rush this. And we'll bend our knees in. I'm just going to turn to the side. It'll make it easier for you to see what I'm doing. We're going to straighten our legs out in front of us. And all you're going to do is cross your right ankle over the top of your left knee, and then bend your left knee as much as you would like. Use your hands behind you here to help support and lift your chest up. And the further you walk that left foot in, the more intensely you're going to feel this. And I like to just let my leg, or rock my hips a little bit side to side. Just a gentle swaying motion. This is a seated variation of pigeon pose, targeting the outer hip into the glute. And slide that left leg straight once more, uncross the legs, and we'll do the same thing on the other side. Let them go over the top.
Well,
of
happy
your
birthday. Hopefully you have a great day.
As is appropriate to turn it around and slouch.
Hopefully you do something
Use your arms
fun.
for support. Roll your shoulders back. Lift up through your chest, and you can just sway or rock a little. You don't have to. Staying still is wonderful as well. And straighten that right leg, release, and let's find tabletop pose on hands and knees. So placing your palms under your shoulders and your knees under your hips, you can just move yourself
I get that.
Position and do a low lunge. So your right foot will step forward to the top of the mat. So you can align your knee over your ankle. And you might choose just to keep your fingertips down on the mat. If you'd like, you can also bring your palms over your thigh, adding a tiny little back bend here. So I'm focusing on melting the hips down, really stretching into my left thigh and left hip here. Make sure it's not hurting or pinching your lower back. If it is, just keep your palms down to the mat. So either option is really nice here. Relax your shoulders down. And with the inhale, be just as long as your exhale. And we'll all tuck the back toes under so we can lift the back knee off the mat. We're going to step the left foot to the top of the mat for a forward fold, Uttanasana. You can widen your feet towards the edges of the mat. Feel free to bend your knees as much as you want here. More of a ragdoll variation. You can hold onto your upper arms. Just laying as you sway side to side. Make sure your weight is evenly distributed between both feet. And that you're not leaning on your heels more or on the balls of your feet. Try to find that center point of gravity. Let your head be even heavier like a bowling ball. Release your fingertips down to the mat. You can bend your knees a little bit more and just bring your feet hip width distance apart again. Right away we'll go into our low lunge on the other side. So step your right foot all the way back and drop your right knee down to the mat. So my left knee.
I am from Arkansas.
And maybe I'm staying here with my hands down, or maybe I'm bringing my palms towards the knee or towards the thigh, adding a little bit of a back bend. But the priority here is to be super mindful of how this feels in your lower back. I'm not trying to create more tension or trying to release it. So know when it's appropriate for you to ease off and back off a little. There's really nothing to prove. And we'll curl the back toes under, lift your back knee off the mat. Instead of stepping to the top of the mat, we're going to step into downward dog. So your left foot will step to the back of the mat. Your hands are shoulder distance apart, your feet are about foot distance apart or so. And you can absolutely bend your knees as you reach your chest towards your thighs. Any little movements that feel good here. Try to get a full body stretch in this pose. As you curl your tailbone up, draw your lower belly in. Big breath. And let's bring our knees to the mat and just lower down onto your belly. Sphinx pose. Come onto your forearms, palms flat to the floor. And lift.
Hopefully the weather's nice there for you.
Roll your shoulders back. Lightly pushing each toe into the floor. And same thing here, I'm pushing my pubic bone into the mat and I'm lengthening my tailbone towards my heels so that I'm not creating any tension in my lower back. I want to concentrate this on my knee and upper back. One more deep breath. And let's find child's pose. You're going to press back, big toes together, knees go as wide as you would like them to be. The wider they are, the deeper you will feel this, the more of a stretch it will be. And as you press your hips back, you can walk your hands out in front of you and hold on down. 5 breaths here. Really ground yourself. To check in. Let gravity deeper into the stretch. Now let's walk our hands in so you can lift up. Instead of finishing in Shavasana, we're going to take a seat the same way we were at the beginning of the class. And we'll do just a little bit of pranayama, breathing technique. So we'll
Thank
do
you.
box
Again, let me see
Sama
what I have.
Iti pranayama. Sama meaning equal, Iti meaning mental fluctuations. So this box breathing is an equalizing breath meant to reduce the mental chatter. So wonderful for stress relief, and it's very simple. Imagine you're breathing in a box where you inhale for a count of 4, you hold your breath for a count of 4, you exhale for a count of 4, and you hold the breath out for a count of 4. We're going to do that 5 times. So whenever you're ready, all in and out through the nose, sit up tall. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4, hold 1, 2, 3, 4, exhale 1, 2, 3, 4, hold 1, 2, 3, 4, keep going. Last round.
I think my dog is just snoring.
And come back to a regular breath rhythm. Join your palms together at the front of your heart. And we'll be closing our practice by chanting Om 1 time. Let's inhale to chant, breathe in. Thank you so very much for doing this short, gentle practice with me. I hope you feel better physically as well as mentally. Please let me know how this class went for you.
I added the link in chat, but it should be fixed now.
I'll be again with you very soon.
Alright. So there is that. First stretch. And now, see if I can find the other one we used. But for now, we'll just hang out, relax for a little bit while I find the other video. May take a little bit. Okay, sorry, still looking for the video. Oh, there it is. Found it.
Hey guys, it's Sam.
Right, you're welcome. Okay, so, got the the first yoga stretching done, so now we're going to do our second video, and this one's mainly just for stretching. This video, like I mentioned last week, is for oh sorry, the neighbor dogs are crying. But this is for people that are considered to be inflexible. These stretches are to help you to be flexible. So yeah. I was like, what is that noise? There's the dogs crying next door. Alright, let's get started, and then we will, after this, we will hang out, yap for a little bit, and then yeah, I'll get off so that way I can do what I need to do before I head out to go get my shots. So let's get started.
Head and get started with the stretching routine. To start, we're going to sit crisscross and do 5 deep breaths while reaching up as you inhale and then down as you exhale. So we'll do 4 more. Really try to reach towards the ceiling.
Yeah, I gotta get allergy shots.
And back down. So now you're going to take your right leg and place your ankle over top of your left knee. And once you're in this, just push down over top of the top leg. In this, you should be feeling a really deep stretch in your hips. Now we're going to switch to the other leg. So just place your left leg over top of your right knee.
Yeah, it's no fun, but I got terrible allergies, so I gotta do it.
Now place your feet together to go into a butterfly stretch. And while we're in this butterfly stretch, we're going to do some neck stretches, starting by just looking up. Now look down. Look to the right. Look to the left. Put your head to the right. Now to the left. And now we're going to do 3 neck circles in each direction.
That on my neck. That felt good.
Now staying in your butterfly stretch, push down on your legs to feel even deeper stretch in your hips.
Thank you. Could definitely feel that. Can you buy Instagram? I don't know. I don't own Instagram. Or you said, can you buy on Instagram? Well, all my links are in my bio. Instagram should be there. Unfortunately not. I just caught my hip, but that felt good. Ooh. What? Oh. Oh, I did a lot of popping just now. Oh, goodness. But that felt good. I'm not gonna lie. I popped my neck, I popped my back, I popped my hips. Yeah. That definitely was a success. I know how to put up my mat. Oh, I'm sorry, kitties. I didn't mean to scare all of you. Right, yoga mat is put up and rolled up. And ready for tomorrow's stream. Okay. Cat's over here messing with stuff. Alrighty. Oh man. That was a good stretch though. Honestly, it was very good. definitely need that this morning. It did help me wake up a little bit, but I don't know, I'm still not fully awake. So maybe on the way there I can drink like soda or something. Something with caffeine, but just not coffee, because I'm just not a coffee person. But yeah, good stretching, good stretching. But like I mentioned, on Thursday for y'all, we'll just be playing games. We'll just hang out. We'll play some Marvel Rivals. We'll play some Overwatch. If you hang out with me on Twitch, tomorrow will be yoga as well. Same videos. And Friday will be paint by the numbers. Planning out the week like that makes me feel like, oh my gosh, you know, the week's gonna go by fast or slow. I don't know. It just makes me feel weird when I plan out the week like that. But it is nice to have a schedule for y'all so that way y'all know what's happening. And I will do my best not to miss any streams, but I know things could happen, like the internet could not be working, or the power could have gone out because of storms, or a dog got sick, or I'm sick. Like, I know there's always going to be something that's going to come up, but I definitely want to try not to miss any more streams, or try to not miss as many streams. So yeah. Oh goodness, yeah. It is definitely getting easier to hold myself up. It was kind of hard at first trying to hold myself up, because as you can see, there is a lot to hold up. But that's getting better. My weight is dropping down more, because I was kind of like at a plateau. Like, I wasn't gaining any weight, but I wasn't really losing any. But adding a little bit more or something new to my workout routine is helping, so that helps. And it is helping with like swelling or anything like that. Like, I sometimes get belly swelling. That could be from the surgery, that just could be from hormones. It's just, I don't know what it is, but it definitely helps with swelling, so I like that. Oh gosh. But yeah, I'll do it tomorrow. And then Thursday we'll just hang out. Yeah, like I said, I'm going to do my makeup because I do have some content that I want to film that day for TikTok. And then I do want to film another video, but I'm not quite sure what to do on the other side just yet. I'm sure I'll think about something. I know I mentioned something, but now I don't remember what the hell I was going to do. So, we shall see. We shall see. Why, kitty? I'm so glad that my hair is finally growing again, and it's starting to feel thick again. Oh, I missed it. Now I know, probably in about like in summertime or whatever, springtime, once it starts getting hot, I'm gonna be complaining. I know that already. But it's okay. Let me complain, because it's happy complaining. It's a good thing for me to complain about that. My hair's too thick and it's making me too hot. It's a good thing to complain about, because my hair was thinning out and it was scaring me, and now it's getting better. My goal is to get my hair as healthy as I possibly can, because I haven't colored it in like 6 years. I haven't, you know, put any type of coloring, stuff like that, like perms, whatever chemicals that you could put in there. Like, the only thing I put in there is like leave-in conditioner and mousse, or gel, whatever you want to call it, in my hair. I think that's the only chemical-y stuff, besides shampoo, of course, but you know. Thank you. But my goal is to get it as healthy as I possibly can, to get a perm. Now I know okay. I know that you say, oh, perm, that's so 80s or 90s. Honestly, I don't care. I want my hair to be a little bit more curlier than it is. So, yeah. I'm going to get a perm. And I'd rather go somewhere else and do it because I don't know how much it would be here to do it. I'm sure to get your hair done nowadays is really expensive. So, well, you missed it. I did earlier. I was doing yoga. Yeah, I'll probably get off here in just a bit. And like I said, yoga again tomorrow, but on Twitch. So come hang out with me on Twitch tomorrow so we can do some more stretching, some more yapping. I don't have much to talk about today because there's not much going on today. Like I said, I'm just going to go get my shots, have a little bit of chores to do. I have to cook tonight. But yeah, I just hope I'm able to wake up a little bit more. I still have, because I probably won't leave here until like 8:30, and it's barely like what? Yeah, it's barely 7:15. So yeah, I'll take the dogs out after my husband wakes up, make the bed, try to give them their meds, then get ready to go, and hope that there's not too much traffic. I'm hoping that there's not much traffic. I know that school's back, so there might be a little bit, but I'm going like this way, and I think the schools are like that way, something like that. Kitty, can you not be so loud, please? The trash people are here picking up our recyclables. Why did you throw our recycle bin all the way over there? I don't know. Guess I'll have to go get it. Oh my goodness. And dog barking. Neighbor's dog probably got out again. He is a menace. He is the tiniest little dog. He's like the size of my foot, and he is a menace. But it's cute though, because like if he sees me or my husband, he starts barking instantly. But then when he sees the dogs, he's like, oh, other doggies, let me be sweet and let me get close so I can say hi. But then when we are close, he's like, no, 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 you know, it's so funny. Oh goodness. But alright, my peaches, I'm gonna go ahead and let y'all go. I hope y'all have a great rest of y'all's Tuesday. I'm not gonna bore y'all anymore. I know, I'm sorry, this is a very short stream. Hopefully they'll get a little bit better, but today, you know, I did mention that today was gonna be pretty short because I have, you know, I have to go drive somewhere. And I also need to try to wake up a little bit more, so I'll probably watch some TV. And then maybe drink an energy drink of some kind. I think we have like some powders that you could put in water, and it's supposed to be like an energy drink. I don't know, something like that. I'll probably drink one of those to help me, so that way I can make it through getting over there, getting back, and making it back home safely. But alright, my peaches, thank y'all so much for being here. Thank y'all so much for the comments. Thank y'all so much for the follows. I truly appreciate y'all being here, and I hope to see y'all again on Thursday if y'all don't hang out on Twitch. If y'all do hang out on Twitch, I will be live there tomorrow doing some more yoga. My links are in the bio if you want to find me there. If not, I'll be live Thursday at 6 a.m. to 9 a.m. so we can hang out, play some bundle, do some spell check, and play some games. But thank y'all so much for being here. I hope to see y'all again. Bye, my peaches. Have a great day.